Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that so many of you have asked about, creating a fitness plan that actually works for you. I know, starting a fitness journey can feel overwhelming. There are a million different workouts, diets, and programs out there. Where do you even begin? Well, that's what we're going to figure out together, step by step. By the end of this video, you will have a clear roadmap to build a sustainable and effective fitness plan that you can stick with for the long haul. First things first, let's talk about the foundation of any good plan, your why. Why do you want to get fit? Is it to have more energy to play with your kids? To feel more confident? To improve your health and reduce stress? Your why is your ultimate motivation. It's what will keep you going on days when you just don't feel like it. So take a moment, grab a pen and paper, and write down your top 3 reasons for starting this journey. Be specific and honest with yourself. This isn't for anyone else. It's for you. This personal mission statement will be your anchor. Once you have your why, it's time to set some SMART goals. You've probably heard this acronym before, but it's a game changer. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Instead of saying, I want to get in shape, a SMART goal would be, I want to be able to run 5 kilometers without stopping in 12 weeks. See the difference? Get in shape is vague. The 5,000 goal is specific, run 5,000. It's measurable, you either can or you can't. It's achievable, 12 weeks is a reasonable time frame for a beginner. It's relevant to your overall goal of getting fitter. And it's time-bound, you have 12 weeks to do it. Setting goals like this breaks down a huge ambition into manageable chunks. Maybe your goal is strength-related, like I want to do 10 push-ups in a row in 8 weeks. Or maybe it's consistency-based, I will exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week for the next month. Whatever your goals are, make them SMART. This clarity is crucial for tracking your progress and celebrating your wins along the way. Now for the fun part, choosing your activities. The best workout is the one you actually enjoy doing. If you hate running, forcing yourself to jog every day is a recipe for failure. The world of fitness is vast and diverse. Do you love dancing? Try a Zumba or a dance cardio class. Do you enjoy being outdoors? Hiking, cycling, or kayaking could be perfect for you. Are you looking for something to calm your mind and build strength? Yoga or pilates might be your calling. Or maybe you love the feeling of lifting heavy things, then weight training is for you. My advice is to experiment. Try a few different things. Many gyms and studios offer free trial classes. YouTube is also an incredible resource with free follow-along workouts for literally everything. Spend the first couple of weeks exploring. Find 1 or 2 activities that make you feel good, energized, and powerful. When you look forward to your workout, it stops being a chore and becomes a part of your life that you genuinely value. Don't be afraid to mix and match. A great weekly plan could include 2 days of strength training, 1 day of cardio, and 1 day of active recovery like a long walk or a gentle yoga session. Okay, so you've got your why, your SMART goals, and your chosen activities. Now, let's schedule it in. This step is non-negotiable. Treat your workouts like important appointments that you cannot miss. Look at your weekly calendar and block out specific times for exercise. Be realistic. If you're not a morning person, scheduling a AM workout is probably not going to happen. Maybe lunch breaks work for you, or evenings after work. Write it down in your planner. Set a reminder on your phone, whatever it takes to make it official. For a beginner, I recommend aiming for 3 to 4 sessions a week, around 30 to 45 minutes each. This gives your body time to adapt and recover. Remember, consistency beats intensity every single time. It's far better to work out for 30 minutes 3 times a week, every week, than to do a grueling 2-hour session once and then be too sore to move for the next 6 days. Let's build a sample weekly plan together. Let's say our goal is general fitness and fat loss. Here's what a week could look like. Monday, 30 minutes of full body strength training. You can use dumbbells, resistance bands, or just your body weight. Tuesday, 30-40 minutes of moderate intensity cardio. This could be a brisk walk, a bike ride, or an elliptical session. Wednesday, active recovery. This is a day for a gentle walk, stretching, or a restorative yoga class. It helps your muscles repair and prevents burnout. Thursday, another 30-minute full-body strength training session, maybe focusing on different exercises than Monday. Friday, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, for 20 minutes. This involves short bursts of all-out effort followed by brief recovery periods. It's super effective for boosting your metabolism. Saturday, your choice. This is a great day for that activity you really love. Go for a long hike, play a sport with friends, or take that dance class. Sunday, rest. Complete rest is just as important as the workouts themselves. Your body needs to heal and get stronger. This is just a template. You can and should customize it to fit your life and your preferences. The key principles are a mix of strength training, cardiovascular work, and adequate rest. Strength training builds muscle, which boosts your metabolism. Cardio strengthens your heart and lungs, and rest allows your body to rebuild and come back stronger. Now, let's touch on two other critical components, nutrition and sleep. You can't out-train a bad diet. I'm not going to give you a specific meal plan because nutrition is highly individual, but the general principles are simple. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Fill your plate with lean proteins, plenty of colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Protein helps repair your muscles, carbs give you energy for your workouts, and fats are essential for hormone function. And please, drink enough water. Dehydration can tank your performance and your energy levels. A good starting point is to aim for around 2-3 liters per day. Sleep is your body's ultimate recovery tool. When you sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which is vital for muscle repair and growth. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. If you're skimping on sleep, you're compromising your results, your energy, and your overall health. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, put away screens an hour before bed, and make your bedroom a sanctuary for rest. Finally, I want to talk about mindset. There will be bumps in the road. You will have days where you miss a workout. You might have a weekend where your nutrition isn't perfect. That's okay. It's part of being human. The all-or-nothing mindset is a trap. If you miss a Monday workout, don't write off the whole week. Just get back on track with your next scheduled session. If you have a slice of cake at a birthday party, enjoy it. Don't let it derail your entire healthy eating plan. Progress is not linear. It's a series of ups and downs that trend upwards over time. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate the non-scale victories, lifting a heavier weight, running a little further, having more energy, your clothes fitting better. These are the things that truly show your progress. Focus on how you feel, not just what the scale says. And if you're ever feeling lost or struggling with your mental health, please reach out. Talk to a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. Your well-being is the top priority. So, to recap, find your why. Set smart goals. Choose activities you enjoy. Schedule your workouts like appointments. Balance strength, cardio, and rest. Fuel your body with nutritious food and prioritize sleep. And most importantly, be kind and patient with yourself. This is your journey. Embrace the process, celebrate your strength, and enjoy becoming the healthiest, happiest version of you. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this breakdown helps you feel empowered to create your own fitness plan. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content just like this.